Crafting Journey here, that journey chick on Instagram. How are you today? 16 days till Christmas. It is December 9th, 2020. And 20 days until my birthday. Yep. I forgot all about that. Yes, I will be another year older. This is like the dreaded year, the big 60. Yes, I'm going to be 60 years old. Oh, man. It's a tough pill to swallow. There's a big ad on my picture. What is that? The gift everybody can use for the holidays. What is it? Oh, some computer application. Okay. No thanks. No thanks. Oh my God. I found the weirdest Christmas ornament. Look at this ornament right here. So it says 2020. All the people they're selling this thing. It's one of those ornaments that you can get all the people in your house. Like if there's 5 people in your house, you can get 5 little people. If there's just you and someone else, I guess I could just get one of me. Anyway, they're wearing a mask. There's a little roll of toilet paper and a little thing of hand sanitizer. And it says 2020, our quarantine Christmas. I think that's kind of funny. Oh, so sad, but the madness continues. So yesterday, the vaccine, Pfizer's vaccine rolled out in Europe. They started giving the vaccine. And the first person to get the vaccine was this, they thawed this woman out. She was like in her 90s. They thawed her out, rolled her in, gave her the vaccine. She smiled and waved, and they rolled her out, and yeah. No thanks. And she's like, she was so, this little old lady looked like she was so happy to have all the attention. You could have given her like whatever. She wouldn't have cared. Like, they probably, broke her out of the nursing home for the day. Hey, you want to be the first one? Like, they reeled her down and everybody's clapping and she's like, probably the best day of her life. Let's hope, all goes well on day 2. Plus, you have to get a second vaccine. It's only 50% effective with one vaccine. So you have to get 2 vaccines for it to be 95% effective. All right. When I'm that old, go ahead, thaw me out, roll me out, give me a back. I don't care. Whatever, Whatever. If you're going to put me on TV, that's fine. But I just thought that was really, really a cute ornament. So the other thing, today my nose is itching. Someone's talking about me. I know it. The other thing I found, yes, I spent money this morning. While I was trying to close all of my windows, when on your Chrome you have 50,000 windows open. So I'm going through it, I'm trying to close them all. And there pops up Archer's Arts with the color of the month. I'm like, no, you didn't. Yeah, they did. It's amethyst. Oh my God. So of course I had to get it. It's this beautiful pink color, and I always get the mini, so I got a little mini tray. I hope it's not this same color, because I don't think this is amethyst. It was more of a pinkish thing. So if you're into collecting the Archer Art trays, go get the December color. Yeah, it's out. So I finished decorating my tree. Here's a picture of it here. So who would have thought that decorating a tree could cause so much angst? I sat the box of decorations there, and I basically ignored it for days. Just ignored it. I didn't want to go through the box. I didn't want the memories that comes with it. The tree was up, it was lit, and so finally I decided, okay, let's go through the box. And so I started. Now, the first few I found were good memory. Well, they were all good memories, but memories nonetheless. I found the two ornaments from my friend Marissa McCartney, the crafty heifer. I'll put the picture here, and I'll leave it up a little bit longer. I hope you can see. She cross-stitched an ornament for me, and I think you can see that it has a little Christmas bow, and it's got the pink pattern in it. So I put that on the tree, and then last year she gave me a St. Jude ornament, so that's there too. So that brought my memories of my good friend Marissa. I just love her to death. I'm back working on this confetti, by the way. Yeah, I couldn't sleep last night, so I said, all right, let me put the crochet down, and I'll come out here and diamond paint. And I started working on the confetti again. And I worked on this thing for an hour. 2 colors for an hour. But I'm just trying to fill all the holes in, and I did open up one more section here. Because I thought, we've got to start moving along here. We got to get this thing going. But I mean, it's coming together, it'll get there eventually. It's going to be a long winter. That's what, yes, it's a Christmas painting, but for me, it's more of a winter painting. So winter is the theme for this. It's for January. I think it's the theme for December too. So this is what we're working on. So I don't even have the light pad on because I can see without the light pad for now. I mean, the lighting's really good. Guess what, guys? I'm all over the place, aren't I? I'll get back to the Christmas tree. I promise. All of my packages are wrapped, addressed. They're in the car. Now I just got to get my butt into the car and drive down the street to the post office. Simple enough, right? Yeah, we're going to do that today. I am the hugest procrastinator. Huge. So my loom did not come in. It's late. The post office is late. Big surprise. But we shouldn't be surprised. And I'm not really. I'm not plussed about it because, holy moly, everybody's mailing packages. I mean, more so than usual because, we're all quarantining. We can't go anywhere, so everything is we can't shop. So we're having everything delivered so, it is what it is, and things are not going to get there by Christmas. They're just not. And I've already kind of resigned myself to that. So if you're a prize winner on my channel, your stuff's going to go in the mail today, and you'll get it. Maybe not by Christmas, but you're going to get it. It's not a Christmas present anyway. It's stuff you want on the channel. There's a Christmas present to my friend, my best friend, and there's a Christmas present for my daughter. I've already sent my sister her Christmas. I did the Amazon thing. She got her 2 coloring books that she wanted, and she listens to this. She knows she already got them. She's already colored them. She is a better colorer than I am. She's been doing it for many, many years. So where was I? Okay. Packages, diamond painting, diamond painting. Okay, back to the Christmas tree. So I get my Marissa ornaments up, and then I'm like, okay, I'm done. I don't want to do anymore. Now I started going through the box, and Crashly talked the other day about there's different kinds of people. There's people that just throw the ornaments in. Then there's people that have them all organized. Everything's organized. I am the one that just throws them in. I have a plastic thing. They go in the plastic thing. So I'm going through the ornaments and putting them up on the tree a few at a time. And finally I had to sit down. I was like, there were a few that reminded me of my mother, and I prefer not to be reminded of my mother, so those did not go in the tree. And then I found myself in the chair crying. Not for long, just like a few tears, just, not bawling or anything, just nostalgic sort of, like, where's the time go? I put this tree up every year. And it looks different every year. So, those kind of tears, yeah, the memory tears. So I waited for those to pass. And watching This Is Us doesn't help. It doesn't help. Yeah. Oh my God. You have to have a box of tissues when you watch that show. Oh my God. I'm in such a... Oh goodness. I'll edit this part out. Anyway, I'm such a crybaby. Anyway. So, I gathered myself together, and I think after dinner I finally finished it. So, but now I've got to finish my premiere, which is decorating the hat. Oh my God, guys. I had to go to Walmart yesterday, and I found... I'm not going to show them to you. Oh yeah, I'll show them to you. Why not? Look what I found. Oh my God. First of all, they're pink. They're little pink gnomes. Look how cute. So I'm going to put a couple on the hat. I have to. Yeah. I thought those were just adorable. And they're pink. And then I'm walking around Walmart. I was looking for packaging tape. And I went to the place where you usually find packaging tape. They had moved the stationery, but I wasn't sure where they moved it to. So, of course, I end up. Well, there's the yarn, and I was just like mesmerized looking at the yarn. I did buy some. Oh my goodness! I bought. I don't know if you can see it right here. It's a variegated thing of yarn. Right there in the corner, right there, that I thought would be really great to add for the months after each color. Sorry, I'm kind of like taking you for a little ride there. But I was like feeling the yarn and like, I don't know, my mind just went somewhere else. I don't know how long I must have been standing there looking at yarn. Finally, I said, what am I doing? I need to get this packaging tape and get out of here. So I did. I had to ask somebody finally. And he's like, oh, it's in the back by the bathrooms. I'm like, of course it is. So I found the packaging tape and got the heck out of there. What else did I buy? I did buy some other stuff. The yarn, the gnomes. Maybe that was it. I don't know. I don't remember. And now I'm British. And do you want to know why I'm British today? Because this day in history, in Britain, the Prime Minister of Great Britain, I don't even know his name, and this is it's so funny. This is like it would be the equivalent of like the U.S. president coming out and announcing that. I'm trying to think of the equivalent. That Beyonce is divorcing, Jay-Z. I'm like, what? So the Prime Minister of Britain comes out and announces that Charles and Diana are separating. Now, why would he make that announcement? I don't know, but he did. He did. So at the Queen's, and having read all about it, I'm going to say at the Queen's insistence, Charles separated from Diana. And, she was dubbed, the people's princess and blah, blah, blah. But I've been reading up on it, and let me tell you something. Maybe she was driven to it, but she was crazy. I'm telling you, she was nutty as a fruitcake. She had bulimia, she had anxiety, she had issues, yes. She would go off on him, she would, smack him around, belittle him, she would have these tantrums, she threw herself down the stairs when she was pregnant, she would cut herself. I mean, she was crazy, but, in private, and this is according to, a lot of the memoirs and stuff, but she was a very different person in public, of course. Now, she may have been driven to it, because I don't know that he was all into that marriage to begin with. What happened was, during their, they were dating, and the press were just hounding this woman to death, to the point where Charles's father said, listen, you're going to either have to marry this woman or break it off with her. So he marries her, but he's still in love with Camilla, always has been, still married to her to this day. That was the love of his life. Now, why he marries Princess Di, I don't know, but he did. And I think Diana knew it. She knew that, her husband didn't really love her. He loved this other woman. So she may have been driven to this behavior. I don't know, but I'm telling you, she was a nut. Now, and from what you read, she refused medication, she refused psychiatric help, so who knows? But anyway, I'm not talking British anymore, am I? I'm back to being American. Anyway. So that was this day in history. Yes, the Prime Minister comes out and he announces that they have split. After, 10, 12 years of marriage, something like that. Now, at this point in time, my kids this was in 1992, my kids are 12 and 9. So I doubt that my focus was on Charles and Diana. My focus was on raising children at this point, so I probably couldn't have given a flip about them. I mean, I thought Diana was a beautiful woman, and I loved her wardrobe. Who didn't love this woman's wardrobe? Oh my God. And, well, now we know why she was skinny as a rail, because she was bulimic. She wouldn't eat. But yeah, people would make her, these designers would make her clothes, and beautiful, beautiful clothes. Anyway, that is this day in history. What national day is it? I'm singing again. What Christmas carol do you guys like the most? I'll sing Jingle Bells, but it's not my favorite. Of course, you guys know that I love Carol of the Bells because that's the one I'm using on my intro right now. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, like that one. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas. I would love if it snowed here at Christmas. I love a white Christmas. Oh my God, have I ever had a white Christmas? I've been living in Kansas now for a couple of years, and I don't believe that we've had snow on Christmas Day. I could be wrong. I don't remember. It snows very sporadically here. So far this year, we've had that really bad snowstorm where I went live a couple of times for the morning show because I was snowed in with the kids when their parents were out of town. That one really bad one. Then we had a little bit of it maybe a week or so ago. There was some. But yeah, so I'm dreaming of a white... I like that song, White Christmas. Those are the two that come to mind. I'm sure there's others that I like. Tell me which ones are your favorites. I would love to know. So my goals for today are to, of course, get my butt in the car and go to the post office. And I did finish the tree. The tree's done. So my goal is to finish the premiere, which I have to finish because it has to be done by the 10th. And today's the 9th, so, and it's partially done. I just have to, I really should probably turn the light on. I'm searching for this color. It's all over the place, really. Let me move this over just a little. Oh, the light pad came on by itself. Ooh, it's haunted. Okay, so. Oh, National Day. Forgot. I'm so squirrely today. Anyway, it's National Christmas Card Day. Another great day to go to the post office. So this is the day when you should think about getting your Christmas cards out there. Make sure you got your list together. Make sure you're got your stamps, your postage. A lot of these cards, my nose is itching. A lot of these cards require extra postage. Do not forget that. Christmas cards used to be like a huge thing. Not so much anymore. I haven't done a lot of Christmas cards. I'll do a few to some very dear people. But I mean, it's much easier to do it electronically, probably not as personal. I love to get them. But how did they come about? So that is an interesting story. So it's credited to this guy called Sir Henry Cole, who received frequent letters, and he wanted to respond to these letters, but it left him very little time for his other responsibilities, responding to all these letters. So he had access to a printing press, and he asked an illustrator to come up with a card that he could send his friends. Something quick, so he could write a little something on it and get it in the mail, and that's what he did, and that was in 1843, and that's how Christmas cards came out. Now here's what happens to me every year after Christmas. I will buy Christmas cards on sale, get me a box of Christmas cards, then I totally forget about them, and then I buy more Christmas cards, and then I find the ones that I bought last year. So I have Christmas cards coming out the yin yang. So, and I don't send that many. So why am I buying Christmas cards? Because they're on sale, 50% off. Who doesn't want them? It's crazy. It's crazy. I know. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Oh my God, last night, finally finished Season 7 of Vampire Diaries. 22 episodes. Good gravy. I never thought this storyline would end. Finally ended. Okay, so I watched the last episode. Did not watch the first episode of season 8. I'm like, nope, gotta watch something else. I have to watch something else. So I came out here to Diamond Paint and I put on this documentary called The Pharmacist. Oh my God, so good. I haven't finished, it's a series. So I finished the first episode, but this pharmacist who lives in New Orleans, and it's a true story, and he's telling his own story. His son is killed when he goes to the wrong side of the town, the Ninth Ward, to buy drugs. So, and the police at this time, not entirely, caring, I want to say. So this white man is walking through this black neighborhood trying to solve this crime himself. And people are telling him, you are going to get yourself killed because first of all, people, even if people know something, they are not going to tell you because, silence is the thing. And there were people that knew who killed his son. And eventually he found them. And hounded them to testify against this person. And eventually they gave, like one lady, she moved to get away from this guy. She's like, listen, I don't want to die. Please leave me alone. I am not. Finally, she sees the error of her ways and she decides, it's the right thing to do. And I think that's kind of where the first episode ends. She's decided, okay, I'm going to testify. They arrest the guy that killed his son. But where this thing is going is at some point, this pharmacist realizes the problem isn't the guy that murdered his son. The problem is the opioid epidemic. So he turns his focus on that, on battling that. So that's the part where I want to see how this progresses. I think it was on Amazon Prime because I hear you guys asking, where did you watch this? I think it was Amazon Prime. I think. I don't think it was Netflix. It could have been. I think it was Amazon Prime. Anyway. So, Narita had said, hey, I watch all these British shows, and I enjoy them too, but I really have to pay attention to the screen so I can watch. It sounds funny. I have to watch what they're saying. When I was younger, I had hearing loss, so I learned to read lips. I can't say that I know how to do it now, but I do need to see people's faces to see what, I still have to see people's faces when they talk to me. I don't think I'm reading their lips, but I don't know. It helps me understand what they're saying, especially if they're talking in British, like heavy British. Some of these shows are really heavy British. Some are not. Like Call the Midwife. I can understand that. But some of them, are very heavy. So I thought, I can't get into that right now because I want to diamond paint. So I put this documentary on. Something I could listen to. I didn't have to really watch. So that's why I ended up watching that show called The Pharmacist. Oh my goodness, there's a lot of this color. There is every single color in the rainbow in this one. I'm not going to say one section because right now I have so many sections open. I think I've given up doing a section at a time. I really do want to like finish this right here. There's still a bunch of holes everywhere. Before I move on, I think this must be like the heaviest part of the confetti in this whole painting. It has to be. Because if it continues throughout the whole painting, I'm going to be working on the darn thing all year. I need to have a diamond painting party. I'm going to have my friends over and we're going to diamond paint. They don't, my friends don't diamond paint. So make sure that you got your Christmas cards all in order and you get them in the mail today, because it's National Christmas Card Day. So it's Wednesday. Craft with me Wednesday, 6 p.m. I will be live. I was going to loom knit, people, but here's the rub. The new loom is in the mail. Delayed. So it may get here today. If it does, I'll do that. If not, I have a backup. I'm going to work on, we will work together on mapping out the temperature blanket. Why not? It'll be fun. Because I've got two of them. So, I'll get all the stuff together and we'll do that. So I have a backup plan. So that's 6 p.m. Central. I will be live. 7 p.m. is the Crafty Heifer, Marissa McCartney. She is at 7 p.m. Central. She is my collaborator on the temperature blanket. Don't know what she's working on Christmas-wise. It's always a surprise with her. And 8 o'clock is the Purple Door Crafts. 9:30 is Tia's Crazy Craft Addictions. I will be there live with her. We will be continuing our Sisters Dreamer Design collab. And we go for about an hour and we chit chat back and forth. And she is also working on a Dreamer Design Chuck Benson confetti. And she's putting a lot of sparklers in hers. So I'm always anxious to see what hers looks like, because she just does the sparklers. Oh, I just love it. Anyway, so tune in for that. That's the schedule for tonight. So I hope to see you guys in one of those lives. If not, I will see you tomorrow on the morning show. Bye, everybody.